Hey everybody, welcome back to the Dominican Route. Here are 5 things that Dominican women are good at. And this is my list. This is what I have noticed since I have been dating Dominican women. I'm not going to talk about the Dominican woman that I filmed the movie For Love of the Game. I'm not including her. I'm talking about the Dominican women that I have been dating in the Dominican Republic and the woman that I am currently dating now. So let's get started. And no, one of them ain't sex or they're good in bed. You got to go to another channel for to say this. A side note, this is nothing to do with trying to tear down American women or Dominican women are better. Amazing women are across the world. So I had to say that. All right, so let's go. Number 1, it's always been a blessing for me to live amongst the Dominicans. And I believe I would have never noticed this unless I live amongst the Dominicans. So number 1 is cooking. I have noticed that so many people can cook. So many women can cook because I guess they are raised like that. They just do it. I watch Valerie. I watch all the little ones. They shucking peas and getting everything prepared and rinsing the rice off, taking the little bugs or weevils or whatever you want to call it out of the rice. And you just see them, everybody's doing their part. So as they grow up, they learn how to cook. And Dominga can cook very, very well. Soul, and all the rest of the girls can cook well. So I just think that for the most part, most Dominicans can cook very, very well. So that is an amazing thing. Not to bash American women, but that's just how they were raised. The women would be cooking. So guess what? You got a whole bunch of food, plantains, cooked all kinds of ways, rice, beans, chicken, fried, deep fried, pica pollo, you got it all. So that's number 1. You can make something that you don't like. Hold up, what is this? That's number 1. All right, number 2. These two, I'm gonna put these two together because I see them going together. I'm putting them together because they are very similar in my eyes. Affection and dancing. You see so many women in the Dominican Republic dancing. They love to dance. They'll grab you and they'll snatch you up and make you dance. They dance with their girlfriends. They dance with their fathers. They dance with their cousins and their nephews. They dance with their husbands and their side pieces. They dance with everybody. So guess what? The affection is there. They really like to get on top of you and hold you and hug you. The Dominican family reminds me of the 70s and the 80s where everybody in the United States was just like, everybody was affectionate, holding. They would hug. They would talk about their trials and tribulations, things that they're going through. And after you talk about it, everybody would hug, hold, embrace each other. So affection is really big in the Dominican Republic because I just really believe that people have so much more remorse and concern and they care, and they're not caught up in the rat race like we are in the United States. So dancing and affection, that is number 2. Okay, let's go to number 3. Number 3, deep cleaning. The girls that I have been with before in the Dominican Republic and the girl that I'm with now, Dominga, they love to deep clean. What do you mean by deep cleaning, John? I mean, I'm talking about they'll take a water hose and just wash the whole floor and then take some soap and bleach and scrub everything. They scrub the inside of the cabinets. They wipe everything down. They take the brush and the broom and they scrub it. They do all of that stuff. So deep cleaning is really big. Take all the spider webs down. They just open up the closets. They do everything. They deep cleaning is really embedded into the Dominican culture. They're taught from generations to generations, and they do things. I watched Darlene and Jasmine. They know how to clean very, very well. They was cleaning at 8, 9, 10 years old, deep cleaning. So they don't complain about it, they just do it. So that is one big thing I have noticed, that women as a whole in the Dominican Republic, they know how to clean. They got that fabuloso, whatever you want to call them, those little square blocks. What do y'all call those? I forgot. Somebody tell me. Those little white square blocks, you drop them in water or you drop them in the mop bucket. Woo! I got 4 more days before I get back to the Dominican Republic. I miss that smell. Let's go to the next one. All right, number 4. Y'all gonna like this one. Dominican women, they are not wasteful. That's number 4. They're not wasteful at all. What do you mean by that, John? Coach John, what do you mean by that? My girl, Dominga, she keeps everything. Ziploc bags, she rinses them out, puts soap and water in them and turn them upside down and hang them to dry outside. She takes the bleach jug and cut it in half and use it as a scooper. I mean, you name it, whatever she can keep, jars, containers. I bring stuff from the United States and I try to throw it away, and she's like, no, that's perfect. We can use it for something. Dominga has a big stash in a big old bin with just all kinds of extra stuff. So, man, everybody that knows a Dominican woman or has a Dominican mom, y'all know they keep everything. Yeah, American women and moms, they keep a lot of stuff too, but no, not to the extent where Dominican women keep things. They keep everything. If it ain't tore up and completely nasty, they keep it and they make use of it. So that's number 4. They reuse shit. All right, let's go to number 5. Last but not least, Dominican women do not baby their children after they get to a certain age. Of course, they baby them when they're younger and they take care of them or whatever, especially boys. When boys get to a certain age, they scratch their face up and got bruises and all that stuff. They get up, stop crying. You know, I noticed that a lot. They take some water and just splash it on their face and go outside and play. So I really like that. They make their men tough. They ain't rubbing you down. They ain't, you know, they might throw some alcohol or peroxide on your face or your arms or something like that. And they gonna move on. Go outside and play. They might wrap it up. If it ain't broken, if it ain't nothing wrong with you, they tell you to shut up and get outside and play. So I have noticed that with Dominican women when it comes down to men. I really don't pay attention to the girls and the women and how they, you know, because I'm never around the girls that much. Like, I don't just watch and observe. But I see the boys, they're outside, they're playing baseball, they got a nail stuck in their foot. You know, they got all kinds of stuff happening to them, and they tell them to get it together. They cursing them out, yelling at them. They slapping them around, telling them, focus, get it right, you a man, get back out there and play. So, some people don't like that. I like it personally because it prepares them for the real world. I love it. And maybe that's why they have so many Dominican baseball players dominating right now and doing everything the right way. So I love it. I love it. I love it. They're not babying these boys. And I really shout out to all the Dominican women that's doing their job. I really, really love how you guys keep everything so simple and so old school and just keep the tradition going. Shout out to the Dominican Republic women. This video is just for y'all. God bless, may peace be still. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.